Imagine, now you've got enemies coming at you from all angles, and they've got some pretty serious hardware pointing right at you. How deep are you going to need to dive to dodge their lethal lead? Well, the surprising factor that you have on your side is that the more serious the hardware, the less threat they may pose to you while you're underwater. Believe it or not, the bigger the caliber bullet and the faster the muzzle velocity, the shorter the distance it will travel after entry into the water. The brainiacs over at Mythbusters came across this phenomenon while investigating this particular Andre. They fired a 2.2.3 caliber bullet, which leaves the barrel at a supersonic 1,500 feet per second or 2,700 kilometers per hour. They follow this with a whopping A150 caliber bullet, which travels at a staggering 3,000 feet per second or around 3,300 kilometers per hour. When these bullets hit the water surface, both bullets essentially exploded into paces, and their lethality would have been totally eliminated again within 2 to 3 feet, or just under a meter of water. Incredibly, you're actually in a lot more danger if your pursuers are carrying handgun. A 9mm bullet travels at a comparatively slow but still pretty rapid binaural 300 feet per second or just over 1,400 kilometers per hour. So what makes this the more deadly bullet? Well, when an object enters the water, it encounters resistance, and the faster the object is traveling, the greater the resistance it will experience as it enters this new state of matter. This resistance causes the object to decelerate. In our case, we have a lower velocity bullet like a 9mm traveling at a respectable 1,300 feet per second or 1,400 kilometers per hour. The deceleration it experiences occurs over a couple of meters. Over this distance, it is depleted of energy. It slows to a stop and then sinks to the bottom. When higher velocity bullets enter the water, on the other hand, they experience substantially more resistance. Whilst the slower bullet can displace the water in front of it notably easily, at the staggering velocity of a 50 caliber bullet, this simply isn't enough time to move the water out of the way. The massive resistance this exerts on the bullet can exceed the bullet material's strength, causing it to deform or disintegrate into multiple pieces.